Good afternoon, everybody. I think I'm the only person stupid enough to come out driving on a Sunday in a torrential storm. I'm really shocked. I just came out the car for a second and I almost got blown away. Anyway, I've come out today to speak about a few subjects actually. I'm coming out to make a couple of videos. I want to speak about the fact that life is hard. And you know what? I don't want to win anymore. That might sound like the start of a very pessimistic and negative video, but I really don't mean it to be that way. I might have titled it in such a way, but that's not the intention of today's episode. Life is exceptionally hard, and I have no interest in winning. It was only the other week where I really realised the reality of the situation, right? I realised everything that I'd experienced in the last year or so, because for me it's been a pretty shocking year, 2024. You know, from the job to a lot of things that I don't necessarily want or need to even discuss on camera. It was a shocking and intense year. And I think for the first time in my life, perhaps just by nature of being now an adult, I decided to do what I believed to be correct anyway. I did everything that I thought I needed to do. Even if I didn't. I still went to the gym when I had bad news about family, about friends, about loved ones, about relationships. I still picked up a job. I still built my businesses. I still did everything that I needed to do to try and get as ahead as possible. And it was only a couple of, I suppose, days ago, really, when I was sat out in Eastern Europe by myself. And I was sat there thinking, right, so I'm in a 5-star hotel, halfway around Europe. Well, actually, the whole way around Europe. By myself, in a sauna, and then getting a massage. Hear me out, because this is all coming back to a good point. And I thought about how far away that is, or was, from the last 6 months that I've been living. You see, the last 6 months that I've been living, I've been doing everything that I needed to do, even when it wasn't fun. Stuff that I could have actually avoided. I didn't actually have to get a job. I have a business. I didn't need the money, but I knew it was the right thing to do. I didn't have to continue to grow my business at the fastest pace that I could. I could have carried on doing 1-2 hours a day. Didn't have to do 4, 5, 6, 7 hours and then work. And I don't ever have to go to the gym. But it was when you start to experience the benefits of your rewards, or the rewards of your benefits, whatever you want to say. I sat there and I thought, this is how it could be. And then I reflected on how I actually got there. Hear me out, because I know this is sounding like a big roundabout point, but it's going to make sense. I got paid when I didn't want to get paid or need to get paid. I made money when I didn't need or want to make money, necessarily. I hit the gym when I didn't want to make any progress in the gym, because it was hard. At no point in the process did I know if it was going to work. I can have a strong indication because I've got strong willpower, and we'll speak about that in another episode. I hear this point that 99% of businesses fail, and I think the reality of it is 99% of entrepreneurs fail. I don't know if the statistic is 99%, we'll say 90%. You start to think about how 90% of people live and work, and you realise that they're exceptionally lazy, they don't want to take risks, they want to live the status quo. And if you want to build a business, or anything major, that's not so easy. The two kind of do contradict. I want to bring this back now to the point about why I don't want to win in life. You see, anything where I know I can win right now that I have on the table, and I'm making this video both for myself and for my young people out there, my age and so on. Anything I know that I can win right now comes with no real benefits. It comes with benefits, but not major benefits. Now, of course, there are some things which are basically proven, right? If you go to the gym, you will get muscle. That's obvious. If you invest, in fact, no, that's not even obvious, because you might make a loss, especially in today's market, so that's not even obvious. What am I trying to say, though? I could get a job, a 9 to 5. That's cool, that's fine. I might even do that at some point, why not? But the reward is limited. You see, when I'm listing items in my shop, on my business, when I'm building new businesses, I've just started another one which I'm going to wait a month or so, try to get some results, and I'll speak to you about it. But when I'm doing all this sort of stuff, I have no knowledge as to whether I'm going to win. This YouTube channel could flop, right? We're at 3,000 subscribers, that's fine, but let's not lie, that's not paying the bills, it's not making me rich. It could still fail. However, from the knowledge that I've learned from previous YouTube channels and other projects in life, it's the projects where you try with no knowledge of the fact that you're going to win. That's where the risk is obviously the highest. All of the time that I've spent on my eBay shop might be for nothing if it seizes up, right? If it continues to, well, I would say continues, but if it continues at the pace that it's at now, in the sense that I want to see it grow. So you could argue that would be a waste of time. This is the thing though. I could go down the traditional and typical path of just get a job, just work, just this, just that. That's fine. And you'll be okay. But I know a lot of people when it comes to the sorts of topics that I talk about, topics like making money, topics like building business, topics like, I don't know, self-improvement as a whole. They want, or they do set out with the aim of winning. When I set out with the aim of winning, you know what likely will happen? I don't know if this is just true for me. I think it's probably true for most people. I probably will not win. And I'm going to explain why. When I set out winning, or wanting to win, what is going to happen? Let's say I want to win YouTube, right? If I've not got 100k subs in 6 months, I might quit because I wanted to win. My ambition now is, I just want to play. I just want to play. The things that did not necessarily 100% benefit me financially, the knowledge that I've gained from that I cannot put into words. For example, the job that I worked, was I that well remunerated? Not so much. I might have made about £3,000-5,000, right? That's fine, I made more from eBay. The reality of it though is I learnt more than I could ever imagine. So was it a waste of time? No. This YouTube channel, right? I've ran YouTube channels before, yes. But this one is a completely new concept. I've always done sort of stuff where I'm behind the screen. Now, I know I can talk online. I know I'm not going to get bullied that badly. I don't want to say that too soon, but you get the point. And I know it's okay. I know I can deal with the comments. I know people are going to be interested in what I have to say to some degree, right? Never did I think I was going to be able to change people's lives. And what I mean by that is I've got clients of my Patreon, link in the bio, telling me how much money they've made. All they're doing is what I'm doing, so that's fine. And that's great. But my point is, did I ever think I would have the ability to influence people like that, or change people's lives, or even get any traction at all? Some of my videos still get less than 100 views. And I just want to say that to highlight the gravitas of this. I am over 500 videos deep, and some of my videos get less than 100 views. Why carry on? If I wanted to win, I should give up. If I wanted to win and wanted to be a winner, just get a 9 to 5. There's a clear path of progression. Invest stably. That's fine, that's cool. Nothing against that. But I don't want to win anymore. I never really think that I did. I want to be a winner. But by extension of reality, no one can be a winner. They say that the average entrepreneur has X amount of fails before they win, so statistically, more likely they are a loser than a winner. Every project that I've wanted to win at, I gave up on quickly when I didn't see progress. Every project that I've committed myself to, this YouTube channel being one of them, right? I took like a 6 month break off this YouTube channel, came back and I thought, right, I'm uploading a video a day, every day, and I don't care what views I get. I'm going to do that for a month, or 2, or 3, and I'm going to see what happens. I went from 1,000 subscribers to 3,000. Quickly. Everything I do now, I don't care. And I'm not saying I'm not bothered, but I don't care if it wins. I don't care if it's a major success or if it just is another project, another experience. Again, I think it's only when you take the time to reflect on your own experiences and the own good and bad things that you've realised. Actually, being a loser is where you really learn. When I've been winning and everything's been good, I'm not going to say I've been unhappy, but everything's good. And I'm sure you guys can relate to this. The most productive periods of your life, I can definitely attest to this, because since August 24, it's been true for me, have been the most productive. And by extension of just wanting to play, you know what's actually funny? You start to win. Because your whole mindset shifts. I just want a chance at everything now. I just want a chance at, let's say, maybe finding a new job. I just want a chance at building a business. I'm not necessarily after the millions, I'm after the experience and the time and the memories. So I have no ambition in 2025 of being a winner. 2025 is going to be my year. And by extension of trying, I'm going to win as many things as possible. But you know, there's going to be times this year where I'm going to, and I think you guys, if possible, should commit yourself to projects. For 6 months, I'm going to upload YouTube videos. I'm not going to miss a day, or I'm going to miss as few days as possible. And I don't care if I get views. I don't care if I don't. It is what it is. For example. Or I'm going to apply for 100 jobs. I don't know what it is, but it's about playing, not winning. I don't care to win. I care that I have the chance to play.